Hey boys and girls, it's me again. I'm here now to work a math problem for you from our packet. In the packet that we sent home, we're going to work the first problem today. And remember, when you work these problems, you can choose whichever strategy you are most comfortable with. I want to make sure that it's as easy as possible for you. But today, with the first problem, I'm actually going to use the open number line. So if you like to use the open number line as your strategy of choice, then you are in luck today. But if you want to watch how I work this, and then you can go back and check your work, remember always, if you work a problem, I suggest that you go back and try it again, maybe with another strategy to check and make sure that you get the same answer, okay? So the first one, I'm going to list the equation first. It's 326 plus 152. Of course, you need to pay attention to the sign to know the operation. So we have our plus sign here that lets us know that we are adding these two numbers together. Now, when I make my number line, remember, when we add, we are going to a larger number, so we are jumping to the right on the number line. So we're going to start here and move this way. And then when you are subtracting, you start on this side and you work backwards. So I'm going to start with my first number on my number line, and it is 326. So when I'm adding 152, I look at my number in the hundreds place, and that is a 1, so that is 100. So I make my first jump, 100, okay? So if I have 326 and I increase it by 100, I look at that hundreds place and I increase that by 1. So 1 more than 3 is 4, so we go to 426, okay? Then I look at my tens column and I have the number 5. So I have 5 times that I add 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 426, 10 more is 436. 10 more is 446. 10 more is 456. 10 more is 466. And then 10 more is 476. Now remember, this is the part where it gets a little bit tricky and it's easy to make mistakes. You have to make sure you're leaving enough space to write those numbers, because a lot of times we can make a careless error in writing the number and going back and counting because they're so close together. So make sure you're really careful if you choose this strategy. Okay, and then last I have my number. I can't leave out my ones. I have a 2 there, so I have 1, 2 more. So if you don't want to write those numbers, you don't have to, but I can just say I know that 476 plus 2 more is 478, okay? And as always, we circle our sum. Remember, the answer in an addition problem is your sum. If you want to come up here and write it with your original equation, you can do that.